Good afternoon, and thanks for listening to my Jug Talk about leadership. My name is Matt Christensen, and I am looking for to tell you a little story about the team that we have at Schaumburg PD in the Investigations Division, and a moment with a school resource officer that meant a lot to me. This officer, she came to us from the patrol division and had come with a glowing report about the work she does on the street. She was out there in the community. She was making big differences. She was easy to communicate with, and people really enjoyed being around her, even though she still had to make quality decisions and make differences in people's lives. So we do interviews for police consultant, and basically the way it goes is that leaders within the police department interview the candidates, and then we narrow it down to 2 or 3, and then the school district does a set of interviews to decide who they would like. And this is all based on the individuals we give them that we think are quality, and this officer is. So she got over to the school district for her interview, and she blew them out of the water. They loved what she offered and everything like that for the school. So she gets hired in the position. She's doing a great job. The kids love her. Work is going really good, but she starts to notice that she's got some soreness in her chest area and some issues with some testing she's doing. So she comes to me early on and says, hey, there's some times going to need to be off because I have some tests coming on, and she didn't want to worry us or me. And she said, it's probably not that big of a deal, but doctors want to look because there's an issue. I have a lump in one of my breasts. And basically, as time went on, she did the testing, and she got the news that she has breast cancer. So she sat down with me, and she also has a friend who also in the department. We sat together and talked about what we as a police department can do for her. And, the time off, anything you need, we'll rally everybody around you, a lot of support from the department. She was excited about the fact that everybody wanted to help, but she didn't want it to be a situation where there's pity on her and, oh, woe is me. She has a lot of pride in who she is. But some way we had to get the information out to others eventually, because they're going to notice her being gone and things like that and wonder what's going on. So what she asked me is to go out within our division and speak with all the detectives and her other school officer coworkers in the resource department about her condition. And she wanted me to tell everybody while she's sitting there what it is, because she couldn't get the energy up to do it. And she just didn't want to field question after question. So basically, I sat in front of everybody, told everyone what her condition is, and that she should take time off, and being there for her is going to be very important. We all have to chip in. And I'm looking at her at the same time, and she's crying. I start to cry, and everybody gets emotional about it, and we all gather around her and hug her and tell her it's going to be okay. And then from that point on, people visited her at home. We set up services to help her with what she needed, and she went to her treatments, and she had good family support and friends and us. And I'm happy to say she's cancer-free. She rang the bell, and she's back to work, and things are going great. She took a moment to sit down with me and tell me, and I don't brag about this, it's just, but it just means a lot to me that she was so thankful that I'm her supervisor, and that I was there for her during a troubling time, and that she felt very blessed to have me as her boss. And I reiterated her that this isn't about me. I'm here to help you succeed and be a better person, here at the police department and in life. And if I can do that, that's the reward for me. So I kind of go back to this servant leadership philosophy that I really support, and that if you as a supervisor and as a leader put others in front of you and serve them, they'll do great things and take you with them. So thank you for listening to my story.